Climate change is predicting that there will be more extreme weather events. So as a result of that, there's potentially more likelihood of extreme rain events, which might lead to flooding of the water treatment plants, as well as changes in water quality in the North Saskatchewan River. So we need our facilities to be resilient and prepared to handle those kinds of events. Edmonton hasn't really seen a major flood since 1915, but at that time there was what we call a 1 in 200 year flood, and it did come up to the bottom of the low-level bridge. So the North Saskatchewan River rose quite high. We also had in 1986 a smaller flood event that was classified as a 1 in 50 year event, and at the water plants we did have to take emergency measures. Our facilities are situated on the banks of the river, which puts us at risk when there is a flood event. Our lower lying equipment could get flooded from the floodwaters, such as electrical equipment, underground tanks where we store chemicals or store treated water. As well, we have drains that drain waste streams from the water plants to the river, and it's possible that water could back up into the water plants through those drains. Depending how long or how significant the impact was, it could be in the hundreds of millions of dollars impacting the Edmonton community if it meant that our drinking water supply was interrupted for weeks at a time. By 2023, we plan to have some of the critical pieces of equipment raised higher up so they would be protected from a flood. We also will be installing some gates into our drain lines so that the river can't back up into the water treatment plants. Looking longer term, we'll be installing landscaped embankments that would protect the whole water plant site from a flood event, and that will take place over the next several years, looking to be completed by 2027. We provide drinking water to over 1 million people in Edmonton and region, and so for that water supply to be interrupted would have a huge negative economic impact on the region, as well as just the impact on people and their ability to go through their day-to-day lives. This is just one of the programs that we're working on to improve the resilience of the water treatment plants. We recognize the criticality of this infrastructure, and we take it very seriously, the role that we play in our community, and we want to make sure that that supply is there for our citizens no matter what happens with respect to climate change or any other future events.